Librarians are a highly collaborative bunch and communicate through various means. Librarians use social networking tools like Twitter and Facebook, blogging, professional societies, and listservs to share content with each other. You can use these tools to ask questions and learn what's going on in the industry and what librarians are passionate about. Begin to think about how you build your community to learn and stay current, as well as to share ideas and gain new insights. Librarianship isn't a silo. It isn't a profession where you are finished after earning your degree or landing the job you love. Librarians keep working together to learn from each other's experiences and discoveries. Collaboration and community are very important aspects to librarianship, and we work hard to share with each other and learn from our respective experiences. We share with each other in a variety of ways, so you have lots of options for asking questions, learning, building community, collaborating, and sharing. Many librarians have blogs where they post content related to their work and thoughts on current library events. Blogging is also a great way to reflect on what you do and share with the greater community. Blogging is easy and fun and a great way to document what you're doing in libraries for future job opportunities or library school. If you like to write and you're passionate about sharing what you do, think, encounter in libraries, start a blog today. There's many great free blogging platforms to choose from. As you get to know librarians, follow their blogs to learn more about libraries. Librarians usually share their blog posts to Twitter and to Facebook. So what exactly is a blog? It's a web journal of your thoughts, ideas, and approaches to what you do in your job. Blogs are posted to the web and are read by others. Here's an example of Jenica Rogers' blog. She is the director of an academic library in New York, and she's a major mover and shaker in the industry. You can read about what Jenica shares and posts on her blog by reviewing the posts that she makes. When you create your blog, you will share things that are going on in your library. This post is a job opportunity that Jenica has in her library, but there's other things that you can post as well. Let's go back up to the top of Jenica's blog. She also has her curriculum vitae and bio right here linked at the top. This way you can learn more about what she does. And in your blog, you can do the same where you document your experiences. Let's take a look at another librarian blog. This is Sarah Houghton, the librarian in black. She is a public library director and is very active in the profession, and another mover and shaker you should follow. When you follow Sarah's blog, you can learn about the different initiatives that she's doing. Right now she's doing Operation 451, but she also posts a lot of other materials. So you can create your blog and you can follow other librarians' blogs to learn more about the industry. Librarians use social networking extensively to ask questions, share, build community, and work together. Most of the popular social networking sites are used by librarians, so you can pick your favorites and find librarians to follow. Social networking sites are great because they deliver content to you wherever you are. In a few free minutes, you can see what others are doing, sharing, and talking about. Two of the most popular social networking sites used by librarians are Twitter and Facebook, but this is not an exhaustive list. Facebook requires you to use your personal account for everything, but Twitter and other platforms will allow you to create a professional account if you choose to keep your personal and professional lives separate. Let's take a look at Twitter. Twitter is a microblogging service, meaning that the posts are short and are limited in character size. This is the Twitter timeline for SPLAT, the Special Projects Library Action Team, which is a group of innovators in Idaho. When you're on Twitter, you can see the timeline of the people that you follow. Here we see that SPLAT is sharing an opportunity to take a tour of a makerspace, or they're talking about an event called Lego-Rama. Now, on Twitter, you can also look at the Who to Follow area to see if there's any suggestions of people that you want to put into your timeline. There's also a lot of organizations on Twitter that you can consider following as well. Now, when you find somebody that you like to follow on Twitter, you can also look at who they're following to gain more ideas of individuals that might be interesting for you to add to your timeline. This is a nice way to build a network quickly, and Twitter is super easy to use because it does have apps for your phone. There are a lot of groups on Facebook that are related to librarianship that you can join. This is the ALA Think Tank, and it has thousands of members from all over the world who are practicing librarians. You don't have to be a member of a professional society to join this group, so if you're interested in libraries and interested in building community, this is a good group to start with. When you join the think tank, you can learn more about what librarians are doing in their libraries, you can ask questions, and you can learn from others. Let's look at another group. This is the Library Leadership in Idaho, and you can join this group to learn more about what leadership opportunities are going on and how to develop your leadership skills. This is a really useful group, so you can search through Facebook for librarian groups or join these two for a start. It's very important that you know about and get involved in the professional societies and associations that are most relevant to your work. Professional memberships aren't free, they do cost money, but many libraries will pay for a part or all of your membership. Ask your supervisor or library director if this is the case. It is important to get involved as you'll have access to major conferences where you can continue to learn, build community, present, and develop professionally and more. This is the biggest organization in librarianship, the American Library Association. There are a lot of other smaller library associations like the Association for Rural and Small Libraries, or ARSL, or the Special Library Association, or even regional library associations like the Pacific Northwest Library Association, and of course your state association like the Idaho Library Association. But ALA is our mother organization, and most librarians belong to ALA and its subgroups. Get to know the organizations that are most meaningful to you and take a look at their websites. Even if you aren't a member right away, you can still look at all of the resources that they offer in order to learn and stay current. Listservs are email discussion lists where librarians share, ask questions, collaborate, network, and more. Listservs are very active in the library world, and it works to link librarians together to problem solve and share triumphs. Listservs will allow you to choose how you want the content delivered to your email. Many librarians prefer individual emails to be sent to them, whereas others prefer a daily digest of content sent at once. Think about how you'd like your subscription to work, but you can always change it later if you don't like the delivery method. Subscribing to Listservs is easy. You'll first have to create an account with the American Library Association, and then you can Google search for the listservs that are of most interest to you. This is an example of the listservs available for YALSA, the Young Adult Library Services Association. As you scroll down and look, you can see that there's a lot of different listservs that you can join that relate to YALSA. In order to join, simply click on the list, and once you're logged in, click subscribe. And then from there, they'll start to come into your email and you can follow along when you have time to read. Now it's time for you to explore. Look at all the sample resources linked below this video at Learn the Library website and see what you think. What will work best for you? How do you want to get involved? What makes the most sense? Professional development is a personal journey, so consider these options and choose what works best for you. And if you have any questions or need more information, talk to your supervisor or mentor or do some Googling to see what you can find.